Nigeria and Africa as a whole has lost a legend, ONYEKA ONWENU, who according to news slumped and gave up the ghost after this presentation you are watching on your screen right now. And the guests at the event were the last people that saw ONYEKA ONWENU alive, after which she slumped and gave up the ghost. ONYEKA ONWENU was one of the first female artists to put Nigeria on the map. For the sake of its disease, ONYEKA ONWENU was like the Tiwa Savage of her own time. She was so good that the media dubbed her the elegant stallion in her prime. Her collaboration with King Sunny Ade broke the airways as it became the TV stations and the radio stations' favorite, as it was coming from the queen of industry and the star boy of the industry in their days. She was not just a successful artist, she was also a great journalist who wrote and presented a documentary about corruption as far back as 1984. Here is a snippet from that documentary which was titled A Squandering of Riches.
My name is ONYEKA ONWENU. A few weeks before the coup, the BBC and Nigerian television asked me to report as a Nigerian television journalist on the situation in my country. Recently, like many Nigerians, I've felt frustrated and saddened by what has happened to us. We've had our independence for more than 20 years. By third world standards, we have a well-educated elite. We had a productive farming economy. We have minerals. And we discovered a few years ago that we had oil, a lot of oil. Yet today we're importing food that we should be growing. We are a bankrupt nation, and we have an international reputation for large-scale corruption. Many of our people are unhappy, and some even hungry. What has gone wrong? This is what I set out to explore. We sensed that change had to come to our nation.
Aside from being a journalist, ONYEKA ONWENU was also a human rights activist who fought for the right of people even during the military rule. One of her notable fights was the one she did for Fela Aníkúlápó Kuti, which made Fela propose marriage to her, but she eventually turned him down. And here is the clip where she talked about what transpired between her, the government, and Fela Aníkúlápó Kuti of blessed memory.
Fela wanted to marry you.
Yes.
Now, how would that have worked? Were you going to be one of the 27 or how was it going?
Ask me. The thing is that when he was arrested for taking money out of the country, there was a decree, you don't take any money. And this was money he had earned from a tour that he previously had. And he took, I think, about 1,000 something pounds. And he was caught with it and he was arrested. He couldn't meet up with his concert and they arrested him and jailed him. So and I came out and said, no, that's wrong. I wrote that article at a time that people could not criticize
the military.
No, you don't do that. But I could. He knew that I would say no.
ONYEKA ONWENU was a multi-talented and multifaceted person, and during her lifetime, she succeeded as a singer, a songwriter, a journalist, an activist, politician, and an X-Factor judge amidst other things she did. And she was the judge that blew Chidinma Ekele's trumpet during the X-Factor, and she went ahead and became a successful singer after the show. My condolences go to the family of this great legend, and I pray that God will give them the fortitude to bear the loss. Amen.
If you're a leader, wherever you are, and you're listening to this, I cry on behalf of all Nigerians who are badly affected by the situation in this country. Blessed people with talent, with so much to give the world, to show the world. Let our light shine. Do whatever you can. Let's make peace. Let's find a way. Let's stop this before it's too late. Help us. Help our children.